Today, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and doing something I have never done before. I'm going to be using the DIY Watch Club kit, which you can see here. But I'm going to try to put together my first watch. I've never modded a watch before. I've never built a watch before. But I think in building something, you truly learn to appreciate it so much more. I know the same has been for me on YouTube. You know, I loved watching Teddy Bulbasaur and watching Max from Watch Crunch and watching people like Sophie's Watch World, Watch Out 247, and all these other great creators. But it wasn't until I started making my own content that I truly, really appreciated what goes into it. And so in today's video, I'm gonna do an unboxing. I don't know if you can hear that or not, of the DIY Watch Club's box, so that you know what comes with the kit, what's inside, what to expect when receiving one of these, and then in the next video, I'm actually gonna start putting it together. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about DIY Watch Club, what comes in these kits, stay tuned to the video. And then, you know, if it's useful, subscribe or like it or comment or, you know, do whatever you want. But let's go ahead, let's add the second camera angle so that you can see what's in the box. So as we get to the next part of the video, I will say that there is a slight bump in the box, and that is not because of DIY Watch Club. That is because of my daughter, Peyton. She was very excited when I told her what was in the box, and let's just say she wasn't as gentle as she should have been, but I still love her, and yeah. So that's how it, that's not their fault, but inside the box, it actually started with a plastic layer. I took that out because of the glare from the lighting. I wanted you guys to be able to see what was in here, but if you're super interested, this is what it looks like. It's clear because it's clear. I don't know. That's how plastic works, but all right, so let's see what starts it out. So I'm gonna be building the DIY Watch Club 40mm diver series. This is gonna be the vintage diver. Now, I actually planned on buying one of these. So I reached out to DIY Watch Club and said, hey, you know, I'm looking at this. Is there any way you can give me a discount code? I'll you know, share a picture of it. And they're like, hey, you know what? We'll send you one, you know, cost on us, enjoy the product. So this is a paid promotion because they gave it to me for free, but they don't have any say in this video. They're not gonna see the video before you. And I'm gonna give you my honest take of, you know, what I think about the kit. And then as I build the watch, you know, if it's something I would recommend to others. So, but if you're interested in that kit, it's the 40mm vintage dive watch. I think it's like $280, $290. I'll put the price around here or a screenshot or something. Yeah, so here you go. This is the paperwork. Let me pop this open. On the inside, just comes DIY Watch Club. Let me see what else it has. Welcome. Another cool thing is if you actually take a picture of the watch when you assemble it and you post it on Instagram, I think they actually give you like a free upgrade on your next purchase. So I'll put the instructions of that right here as well. But so this is what it comes with. Hopefully my lighting is not too much for you guys. But this is the DIY Watch Club document, and I think you need the QR code to get to the video. But yeah, all right. So now let's take a look what else is inside of here. So start with, I think this is just like a little leather piece that comes with it. Just kind of allows you to have something cool to take your pictures with, set your watches on. Yeah, so that's neat. It comes in this like foam padded box, and underneath it is going to be the toolkit, which we'll get into. We'll start with the next thing in here, which is going to be the actual case. So the case is stainless steel. It has an acrylic 8 November or 8N for non-military type vintage high dome. You can see some of see that there. It's going to be a 40mm case size, but it's actually a 38mm body with a 40mm with a bezel. So you can kind of see there's a little bit of a gap there. The bezel adds a little bit of that length to it. The lug to lug is gonna be 20mm, which is gonna be awesome for straps, switching them out there. Lug to lug is gonna be 47.5, which is a good size. I have a pretty small 6 1/4 wrist, and it looks like it's gonna fit me perfectly. Thickness is gonna be 13.3mm, but that's including that high dome crystal, as well as gonna be water resistance to 100 ATM, 100 meters. So good feeling case. And then on the back, you actually get an exhibition case back. And I think those are great, especially for beginning collectors. I love being able to see the movement And this one has a Seiko NH something. Maybe I'll put it here, maybe I won't, I don't know, but it's an NH 40, 30, 5, 17, 12, I don't know. I'm not good at memorizing the numbers like that. The bezel is gonna be a 40 millimeter DWC classic bezel. And let's see if you can listen to that 60 click unidirectional movement. I'll put it up to the mic so you can hear a little bit of it. Yeah, good bezel action. No give on the going back. So yeah, pretty solid there. So let's get to the bezel insert. The bezel insert that it comes with is a 37.6 millimeter aluminum diver bezel. Take it out a little plastic here. Everything is really well wrapped up. They come basically double wrapped and everything. So they come in either like a little plastic and another little wrap to keep it all clean. Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, bless me. You might see that interview of that football player who says he sneezes, blesses himself, and continues in the same interview?
Different character things. Bless you. Thank you that I got here. So
it's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, it's funny. Back to watches. So bezel, you can feel the little pip at the 12 o'clock there. Yeah, I've never built a watch or exchanged a bezel, so I'm excited to see how that's gonna work out and putting that on there. Then next we got the date wheel. I know that a lot of people aren't a big fan of date wheels, but me personally, like, I love having a date wheel on my watch because I don't have my phone with me at work. So if I need to write, sign something out, have the date on me, think that's clutch, think that's important. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments below. Date wheel, not a date wheel fan. But you got that there. And then here we have the actual dial, the watch dial. And this is going to be a 28.5 VD03 black dial. This is going to include minute markings, which you can kind of see around there. And it has C3 super lume. So once I get this watch assembled, we'll kind of test the lume. I think it's a little bit too bright in my room right now to kind of like test the lume out, but we'll see how good that lume is. So make sure you stay tuned to the next video for that one. It also comes with some 20 millimeter quick release bars. And it also has this strap. I think that on their website, there's actually different options from bracelets to different straps. This is, a good, elastic, was it seatbelt strap, whatever it's called, but I'm probably going to switch this out. If you've been a watch collector for a while, you know that after collecting watches comes the straps, and I have lots of straps. So we'll see what the watch looks like and we'll put it together. And yeah, the straps have really become a habit to go along with the watches, so I'll check those out. Yeah, so you got the DIY Watch Club. This is the actual assembly portion. NH35 or an NH38 movement by Seiko. It took me a second to remember it. I had to go back to my notes, but yes. So that is the movement, which I guess it's not only the date wheel. I guess this is the movement itself. As you can tell, I've never built a watch before. So yeah, this is going to be the Seiko NH35 or the NH38. I don't actually know how to tell the difference. So yeah, as you can, I'm not a watch builder. I'm a above average, maybe probably about average YouTuber. So, all right, so let's transition from the actual what comes with the watch, like this portion, to also go into the toolkit. Now, the toolkit is, I believe, optional, but you can buy them separately as well if you're just a modder looking for an easy way to get a toolkit. I think right now they're on sale for, let me pull up the website, $50, but they're usually $60 if you want the toolkit. Now, what's inside of the toolbox? So you have the case back opener, which is going to be right here. You have a loop, which will be my first loop. If you watch my gift video, I actually mentioned that I wanted one of these for Christmas. So depending on when this comes out, I already got it. So Merry Christmas to me. It also comes with a phone holder, and you're like, why do you need a phone holder for building a watch? And it's actually quite simple. The reason why you need a phone holder is they actually have the instruction video so that you're not going through this alone and just trying to YOLO it. So this is obviously to hold your device so that you can, build the watch in peace. And going back to the building of the watches actually come in different difficulty levels. And so this watch is a 4-star, which I'm assuming is out of 5. And that sounds hard, but I guess we'll find out. So yeah, you'll see me struggle. but it also had the option for additional tools that could lower the difficulty level, such as a second hands tool. Let me go back and look again. There's an extra tool for a secondhand installation that is not included in this kit. So if you want the secondhand installation, I don't know how much it costs. It's on the website. You can add that to it, and then maybe it'll go from a 4-star to a 3-star. But yeah, so let's keep going. What other tools are in here? So you also have some finger cots, which I like to call finger condoms. You have a dial protector. I think that's for when you're putting on the second hand. You got some like a little lint. What do you call it? Like a cloth. I think this is for helping getting dust off of the dial. So you got all those things right there. We got the case back remover. You got the blower. The nice little thing there. Also, if it's really hot out, little air condition. Probably wouldn't work too good. But all right, what else we got in here? So this is gonna be the pegwood, I'm assuming. These are tweezers. I know what that is because I know what it is. I have no idea what this is. Is this the Rotico? I don't know what a Rotico is, and I don't know how to use a Rotico, and I'm sure I'll find out throughout this process. I think these are gonna be some of the hand removal and hand setting tools because they're in 2 different sizes, and a Bergen dial protecting plastic sheet. Now that was this one. Why is it number 6938? I don't understand that, but okay. Case cushion, and then what else is there? I don't know what this thing is. So that's a thing too. So like I said, never built a watch before. I'm gonna use all these tools to get it together. This is gonna be that basic set that comes, you buy that either with the kit or if you just buy it on its own. So is there anything else underneath this? I don't think there is. No, that's in there. That's in there good. So go ahead and put this back on top. Pow, pow, pow. All right. So first impressions, super well put together, super well organized, and for someone who's never built a watch before, a little overwhelming, but it seems like everything is well laid out, and I'm looking forward to hopping on these instructional videos to figure out how to put this all together, because if I try to do it by my own, it probably wouldn't work too well. I recently tried to make my wife a wine advent calendar. I would show you pictures, but we threw it away. So yeah, so that's not my skill set here. But seems like everything's well organized. From the tools I got to touch, everything seems like it's very high quality. So I'm excited to kind of get this, put together. My initial expectations is I didn't realize that there was difficulty levels when I got them. So I'm a little nervous of it being a 4-star. But as a novice, as a beginner, we'll see how long it takes. The website recommends at 120 minutes, which is a little bit longer than I was expecting. But we'll see if it actually takes that, see how good I am. I did have a minor in engineering in college. It was environmental engineering, but it's still engineering. So maybe it'll help me with this, or maybe it won't. Other things I'm looking forward to is just, like I said in the beginning, I think when you build something, it really helps you appreciate it so much more. Whether it be content creation or photography or artwork, I think understanding the behind the scenes makes you appreciate the aspect of what it is. And so as I continue to grow as a collector, grow on my horological journey, I think having the opportunity to build a watch will really help me with that. And so if you're looking to, appreciate your love and passion for watches, maybe this is a great step for you. I'm not 100% sure yet because I haven't built a watch yet, but stay tuned. So if you haven't yet, there's probably a subscribe button depending on what device you're using. Just hit that so then you'll see when the next video comes out. And if you really care, I think there's a bell and it gives you like a notification. I don't know. I don't make the YouTubes, but that's how I heard it works. But anyway, guys, I know you could have been anywhere in the world and you decided to spend some time with me. And for that, I am incredibly thankful. I hope to see you in the next video as I put this together. But if not, I hope that you and your family are blessed in the days ahead. God bless and peace. Do, 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 do.